Assalamu alaikum. How are you, my beloved students? I hope that you are all well. On behalf of Almighty Allah, Alhamdulillah, I am also well. In previous classes, I told about some autopsy topics. Autopsy is the important or pillar of forensic medicine. Now we discuss about the rest of the topics of autopsy. Now I go for indications of autopsy. What are the indications? All kinds of unnatural death. Previously I told that what is unnatural death. Unnatural death means suicide, homicide and accident. And natural death. Natural death never done autopsy. In natural death never done autopsy, but in some cases. That means sudden death and suspicious death. Suspicious to what? Homicide or suicide. Mostly homicide. Besides, some special cases, custodial death, that means death in the police custody, death in the police interrogation, death in police remand. Unidentified dead body. Whenever we found any dead body over the road or any house, we go for autopsy to determine the actual cause of death. Mutilated body, that means destroyed body in RTA or any building collapse or other things. Fragmentary remains, that means parts of the body, whenever we get any parts of the body found, any hand or head or any leg or any parts. Skeleton, sometimes we found skeleton. In heliotrax, sometimes we found many skeletons. Then we go for autopsy. Exhumation. Exhumation means digging out of already buried body from the grave for autopsy. Objectives. What are the objectives? Why we done autopsy? Why we perform autopsy? To establish the identity, the first point, we should identify the dead body. Is the important cause. To find out the cause of death. Second cause, how the person is died. Any unlawful act happened on him or not. To find out the manner of death, whether suicide, homicide or accident. To find out the circumstances of death, what are the motives behind the death. To find out the time since death, when the dead body was found, when the person was killed, that is. To collect evidence, to aid in the administration of justice. For example, in firearm injury, we try to detect bullet. In stab injury, we try to detect the weapon, knife, etc. To find out any offences due to death. Some rape, murder followed by rape. This is a common thing in Bangladesh. To types of weapon or poison. What type of weapon? Sharp weapon or blunt weapon? Or poison, what kind of poison? Used to kill a person. In newborn or infant, question of viability or stillborn. Viability. That means it is the minimum age of a child who can leading separate existence apart from his mother. To find out the types of injury, whether antemortem or postmortem. Antemortem means before death, postmortem is after death. Sometimes some injury found after postmortem, sometimes antemortem. It is necessary to determine what injuries are antemortem, what are the post. Prerequisites of medical legal, very, very important. In our forensic book, there are many points, but in oral, we should tell some important points. Here I told about important, all book, whatever forensic book says, I will discuss it. The body should be labeled as soon as it arrives in the mortuary. It should be conducted when CC report. CC means commanding certificate, inquest and challan. Some examiners like commanding certificate, but in your books, it is written in inquest and challan. In case of hospital death, death certificate must be necessary. Hospital death, death certificate. Apparent cause of death is found in hospital death. Final cause of death found in pathological autopsy. The body must be identified escorting police constable. The dead body who carries to you for postmortem examination. He is the escorting police constable. It is his duty to carry the dead body to you and you hand over the dead body that person or police, that is called escorting police constable. An autopsy must be done in a mortuary. Autopsy always performed in mortuary, not public place or other place. You must done in government authorized place. Autopsy may be performed in open field in case of huge amount of dead body, but it must be approved by government. Without government permission, you cannot perform autopsy anywhere. Autopsy should perform at daylight. In our Bangladesh, it is said that autopsy always perform in daylight. But in Western country, autopsy also perform in night. It is said that 50 luminous light can necessary to perform at autopsy. Minimum 50 luminous light. আচ্ছা, স্পেশাল কেস যেমন নাইট অটোপসি ইন বাংলাদেশ সামটাইমস পারফর্ম বাই দ্য অর্ডার অফ ম্যাজিস্ট্রেট, আদারওয়াইজ ইউ ক্যান পারফর্ম। The autopsy must be conducted as soon as possible the body arrives because body maybe get putrefied or the other rodent animal can eat this body. So you should perform autopsy as soon as possible arrives in the mortuary. An autopsy must be performed by registered government medical practitioner. Autopsy must be performed government medical officer, not private. Always performed by government officer. No unauthorized person should be allowed. No relatives, no police, even magistrate, even relatives or other person must not present during autopsy. Only you and your subordinate person. That means mortuary assistants. After performing an autopsy, details of the examination should be noted. You should examine the dead body and read over the your paper and write your paper. Nothing should be erased or all alterations should be initial. If you try to correct it, you should initial, meaning gives signature over the alteration point. Who can perform in autopsy? Who can perform in autopsy in Bangladesh? Very, very important question. Professor, associate, assistant, lecturers and medical officers of government medical colleges. And in district level, civil surgeon. In autopsy script, you should see that signature of civil surgeon. Civil surgeon is the main person who perform autopsy in district level. But in Thana level, the RMO, residential medical officer can perform autopsy under supervision of civil surgeon. There are 64 districts in Bangladesh and 460 Thana in Bangladesh. So in Thana level, resident medical officer perform autopsy. In district level, civil surgeon perform autopsy. If any medical officer or any RMO with any medical officer can perform autopsy, but it should be supervised by civil surgeon. Parts of an autopsy report. What are the parts of an autopsy report? There are 3 parts: preamble, body and conclusion. Preamble means address of the patient or address of the dead body, deceased body, postmortem number, case number, particulars of the deceased, date, time, place, name of the escorting police constable, etc. The body of the victim, description of external or internal finding, important external or internal finding. You should write important external and internal findings in the body of the report. Important findings. Conclusion. After examination of the dead body, you must conclude itself by giving an opinion. That is the conclusion. Conclusion based on external and internal postmortem findings. And finally, you should give your signature and your qualification and in BMDC number. When a doctor can refuse to perform autopsy? If the cause of death was highly infectious disease, in case of corona death, a patient have been suffering from corona and killed, then how will you do? You should do autopsy with care. because it is highly contagious disease. As far as we give you an example, when proper precautionary steps are absent, then you can refuse to perform autopsy. Improper, incomplete, or absence of inquest report. If your inquest report is absent, or improper, or incomplete, or false, absence of police constable who carries a dead body is absent, you can't perform the autopsy. The escorting constable must identify the dead body. Dissimilarities between the inquest and body findings. Whenever you try to find the external postmortem findings, and in inquest report, the police officer, investigating police officer always write about the external findings, and you should match the inquest report and your findings of external findings of the dead body. If there is any dissimilarity, you cannot perform the postmortem examination. You should call the investigating police officer to correct it, or otherwise you refuse it. Types of incision given in autopsy, very, very important thing. What are the incision? The scalp. Previously, we give scalp in the circular incision. Nowadays, we give inverted U shape or corner incision. It is also known as cosmetic incision. Sometimes any person, sometimes our forensic expert calls it crown incision, but it is corner incision. Actually, it is corner incision. Sometimes we say inverted U shape incision. Why it is inverted U shape incision? It comes from one mastoid to another mastoid process. It happens in the hair. It conceals in the hair, so externally not visible. So it is cosmetic incision. Trunk. Trunk means neck, thorax, abdomen. You learn about trunk in anatomy. Trunk means thorax, abdomen. Trunk, we give incision in the trunk, I, Y, and modified Y or V-shape incision. But I-shape commonly, we practice commonly I-shape incision. Then we practice modify Y or V-shape incision. We rarely use Y-shape incision. In case of female person, it is said that to prevent disfiguration of the female body, to practice Y-shape incision. In VIP case, we perform, but normally we don't give Y-shape incision. But we always give I-shape incision. Maximum death, we give I-shape incision. V-shape incision is given in case of neck findings, in order to get neck findings, hanging, strangulation, throttling. These are the most common death in Bangladesh, and we give V-shape or invert or modify Y-shape incision. Nowadays, some countries practice another method of incision. Fourth incision, cosmetic incision. This cosmetic incision is done along the flanks of the body. So externally, we cannot detect it along the flanks of the body. We give incision along the flanks of the body. Now it is not practiced in Bangladesh. Method of opening of cranial cavity is the important things. Scalp, corner incision, previously told about corner incision. A corner of transverse inverted U incision which extends from one mastoid process to another mastoid process. By scalpel, U is scalpel in anatomy department. After incision of the skin, soft tissue of the front of flap and scalp is pulled forward over the face, and back flap is pulled backwards over the nape of the neck. The whole top of hemisphere of skull is exposed. This is a common incision. Previously given circular incision, and it is showed looking bad and trauma to the relatives. Nowadays we give inverted U shape or corner incision in order to hide the incision, externally not visible. Cranium, the skull bone is cut around the equator, then is circular. Cranial bone is cut around the equator, charidik দিয়ে, by electric saw, sometimes carve, sometimes chisel. In Western countries, they cut through the electric saw. In Bangladesh, we use chisel and hammer. Methods of opening of the trunk, neck, thorax, and abdomen. I-shape incision, previously told A vertical incision is given symphysis menti to symphysis pubis. We know it is symphysis menti or chin and symphysis pubis. Vertical incision. These incisions commonly practiced in anatomy, in dissection of anterior abdominal wall, also practiced in forensic medicine. This incision right or left side, this incision goes right or left side of the umbilicus because umbilicus has cycatic tissue. Acha. Y-shape incision. This is commonly carried out for female. This incision only for female. Two incision, acromion process, then below the fold of breast, then Gifford process, then vertically downwards to the pubis symphysis. Both acromion process. Below the fold of breast. So, it can hide below the breast and do not disfigure the dead body. Modify Y-shape or V-shape incision. This is commonly given in hanging, strangulation, throttling case to find out the neck findings. What is V-shape incision? From the mastoid process to suprasternal nerves. Two incision from mastoid process to suprasternal nerves. Then vertically downwards to the pubic symphysis, same as I-shape incision. Method of opening thoracic cavity. To cut incision along the costal cartilage. We give incision along the margin of costal cartilage because in costal cartilage we can easily. Method of opening of thoracic cavity. To cut incision along the costal margin. Costal means cartilaginous part. We can easily cut it by any rib cutter or rib shears. Then sternum pulls upwards. Sternum then pull upwards. Along the margin of costal cartilage, rib shear or rib cutter দিয়ে কাটবো এবং ribটা upwards, pulled upwards. Method of examination of neck findings. First, give scalp incision. If you want to find any pathology in the neck, you must open the skull cavity, then thoracic and abdominal cavity. Finally, neck cavity. Finally, we try to find the neck findings. What is the advantage of this incision? If you open the cranial cavity, all bloods are drained out through the cranial vessels. If we dissect the thorax and abdomen, all blood should be drained out the thorax and abdomen. The neck vessel will be empty, bloodless. Finally, when we give incision on the neck, we can easily find the pathology or any bluish or abrasion or any other materials. So, this is called neck findings or bloodless dissection. Bloodless dissection means in the neck findings, to determine or try to find the neck findings. Today I like to conclude my lectures, then next day I will try to conclude all the rest of the things. Then stay home, stay safe, take care of yourself, pray to Almighty Allah to keep us safe and help us. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.